So my sense is that there's a pretty big drop here. Man, there wasn't really much of a... I guess there was a crest and then a drop there, and that was the opportunity. I saw the opportunity more in the open at a low, but I guess you could say there. And I did say that this rally might go further than midday. But yeah, so there should be a pretty notable drop, is my sense here. After this big move to the upside, a trade opportunity as well. So like this is the reversal. This is the fortune reversal that we were waiting on, I think. Not really, no. The fortune reversal was here. It was this decline and then a rally. But that's it. Okay, and so there's a correlation to the art card. The art card is a big move higher followed by a full retracement. So we have this rally into the end of the day, and there should be a full retracement of that move. You're a good boy, Hermes. So my sense is that if you're just hopping on, my sense is that there's a full retracement of this move to the upside coming. I did mention yesterday the rally could go further into the end of the day. It's possible somewhere between mid to late in the day. And being that we had this like matter of fact, I do see that art card there. And then we have this big move. So either we have a full drop here, like a full retracement drop, like a big sharp drop, or we establish support at this high, one of the two. A drop and then we establish support, or we establish support at these levels. But my sense is that we drop. So I guess. I mean, I try not to watch the news, so I'll take your word for it, Vanessa. How you doing, my friend? hair's getting so long, buddy.
What is that?
Yeah, it's looking more and more like a big drop here. I got you. I guess everybody thinks we need a rate hike. If everybody thinks we need a rate hike to improve our future economic situation, you know, it makes sense. You're such a good boy, Ernest. I definitely expected more of a drop, but at this point I see there's a pretty big drop in here though. See, we've got a correlation to the Ruin card, we've got the Hangman card tomorrow. So the Hangman card, there may be rally into it and then a drop, right? We may also have drop here at the end of the day, which would make sense. Right, okay, so like halting of a bullish trend. Oh my god, why does this always come on while I'm live? Like, what doesn't YouTube understand about repeat all? Like, if it's on repeat all, why does it do that? I don't get it. So halting of a bullet trend, it looks like this is probably, this move at the end of the day here tomorrow is probably to the downside, as a fake out before we have this big move higher on the 3rd. And that's really the top, so we either see a higher high there or we'll see the same high. Like I said, we either go higher into that or it's roughly the same high, but we're very toppy. Hey Brian. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, definitely did not expect that big of a move. My sense is we probably have a higher high on the third, and that being because we have the unicursal here on the third, and we didn't have it here. Doesn't necessarily mean like we could. There's other reasons why we might not have had a unicursal here, other than like this being a higher price level. But that would make the most sense. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So probably a higher high here on the third, based on what we're seeing here. This is a breakout. If we stay above it, we still got a half hour though. If we stay above that price level, that would be pretty bullish. Probably if we don't see a decline here and establish support, and we establish support at this higher price level, then probably what will happen is we'll establish that as support and then have a fast sudden move higher off of that sideways rotation there. But this full card, trade opportunity around that full card actually. Yeah, so we probably have a drop. We open roughly around the same level, and then there's a drop. Because we've got this decline here. This is looking like a decline to me. Oh, but then there's this. There's that science price level again as well. Didn't we mark that yesterday? Where is it? We marked it as the close on the 31st. at the start of the day here after a bit of a low. Let's annotate that, make sure it sticks this time. Okay, so it's stuck. And there you have it, right here, off of a low into the science card here around the open. Boom. Right, so science card tomorrow as well. End of a range. Oh, and also there's behavior. See, the high here is nullified, so that's another reason why there's likely this drop here. We got this retracement card. We got the ace of discs. We've got the declines. We've got the fool card, science card again. Around Earth. There's gonna be a little bit of a pullback in February for Bitcoin, among a lot of other things, starting like the first week of February, like at the end of the first week. Wow, still pumping higher. Wow. This is all that bull right there, this gold bull here with these two things here into the ace of discs price level, which again is just it's not an easy card to read as far as direction. The Queen of Wands is also something that's been kind of like a recent discovery here. Certain cards, they have like longer periods of behavior, like they represent, like if you look at the 1 month, like the Ace of Cups, we see the Ace of Cups energy from the 8th all the way through the 13th. The Ace of Cups is one of those cards that'll be like an extended kind of period of time. There's actually not too many on here like that. But the Queen of Wands is another one in a lot of cases. The Chariot card. There's others. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, see, we have a pretty significant decline in early February after like this big move at the end of January to a key resistance. There's like this notable decline, something to do with Congress, or it might have had to do with. I mean, the Hierophant in regard to the Bitcoin, in regard to Bitcoin, might have something to do with legislation or something like that, Congress, or like a Fed meeting. Fed meeting would probably be more so like the Knight of Discs, but it could happen with the Hierophant card on the scale of like a 1 year. In any case, there's a notable decline there. There's a trade opportunity, but February is looking pretty bearish for after a notable move to the upside. Like when we would expect it to go lower, it goes higher. There's a notable decline into a prominent trough in early March. Like the low for Bitcoin I see in March, April. It's most likely where, like the end of March, is most likely where the low for Bitcoin is, with a highest high at the end of the year. So it gets definitively bullish off of the low. And then if we're looking at the 1 month, where did it go? So probably around the 3rd, we may see a high, like a higher high on the 11th or the 7th, or the same high on the 7th or the 11th, or they may just be prominent highs. But I'm advised to trade here on the 3rd. That would be like a bearish position. So it looks like before we go to 30 thou, looks like before we go to 30 thou, we may go back down to like that like 18K range roughly.
Nobody called you, Siri. Thank you.
Well, there'll be a big move off of the low to the upside. There's a retracement coming. It may be after the market, after the bell. Yeah, there's a retracement coming, and in the midst of that's an opportunity to open up a long position again. Probably here at the open, possibly. And then I'd probably hold the long position past this Princess of Swords. Maybe open a short position at Princess of Swords. Yeah, there's a bearish fake out, it looks like, here. probably wait. To open up the short position until this peak we have early, like late morning to like noon time ish. Should be this like move to the upside that would stand out, and that'll be an opportunity to position myself. There's going to be an agreement of some kind or decision between two leaders, and maybe what was going on today with the Fed. Yeah, it'll probably pull back to 18 or 19K, somewhere around there, and then go to 30. It'll be a pretty significant move. Like, there's a lot of people that'll probably do the same thing that you're saying. Come down? No? You want to stay there? Okay. This is probably where we turn around. Cats are cool. I like cats. I board cats and dogs on the side because I like them both. I had a cat that lived 24 years. 24 years my cat lived. How crazy is that? Man, I miss that guy. He was a good cat. Very, very friendly with everybody. Very smart. Never scratched anybody. Oh, he used the toilet. I trained my cat to use the toilet. All you had to do is flush, and at that point, when you have a cat that uses a toilet, they're less work than a fish. Like, you have to clean a fish tank. Having a cat that uses the toilet and makes the use of litter obsolete is just, I mean, there's no better way to have a cat. Just saying, Rounder. Yeah, so decline here. And this a support that we established, it may be in the midst of, like, it may be like tomorrow morning that we establish the support, right? This is kind of like sideways flat behavior at an important price level after what looks to be like a decline here overnight. I've been off the last few days about these declines though, so I'm working on my energy, guys. Sorry about that. My energy is going up, that's for sure. To have the vibration that I want, that I feel is really necessary for, like, you know, to be at like top of my game. Like, that lifestyle is very difficult to maintain, guys. Very, very difficult to maintain. Especially in the middle of Manhattan. You see me, I'm eating, this apple is my lunch. This is called real food. It's got prana in it, so it nourishes your soul. Gives you life force. Hey, B. Got this turnaround. I don't have a February reading for Apple, guys, and I decided that I'm gonna stick with these lives. I'm gonna stick to things that I've already got readings for. It's just I like to be in the right state of mind. I like to have preparation before I do my readings. I think it's a good way to reward the people that are actually paying for the info too, because if they're paying for it, then obviously I've got the reading at hand. And I don't have one for Apple. Something we could discuss in a private reading if you wanted. Does look like there's a notable reversal based on the 1 year for Apple here. Oh, we're gonna go. Based on the fortune card here, notable reversal, prominent high, a prominent crest, then a prominent trough, both in the month of February for Apple. And some really erratic behavior towards the end of the month with a big fake out near the high. Looks like this wasn't an easy one to get the highest high. Definitely not an easy one to get the highest high. I'd have to go into more detail. Okay. Yeah, alcohol definitely out of the question at the level that I'm at. I can't, if I drink it, it leaves me open to psychic attack, like really bad psychic attack. So I just don't, I just, it's part of my 150-day challenge. Weed depends on what vibration you're at. Weed can elevate you or it can pull you down. Depends on what vibration. That's been my experience. You should practice like psychic mental strengthening exercises. Try like hermetic stuff. There's some stuff in my TikTok, some videos about hermetic training, which are mental strength practices. I guess not exactly what I mean. When you become dependent on it, it becomes more of an anchor. Like when it, and as your third eye opens and you raise your vibration higher and higher, at one point the things that once elevated you, they won't bring you to a higher vibration because your vibration is already higher than where they would take you. And in a case like that, it actually pulls you down at that level. Does that make sense? I'm speaking from personal experience, obviously. Mindset's got to be good no matter what. It's possible. What I read today is just that it goes to 18, 19 before 30. Doesn't mean it doesn't keep going lower. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I got a yes. What you crying about, Hermes? What you want? You wanna go for a walk? Yeah, it's really, Carolyn, it's something about that question. I don't know what it is. That's 7K. Like, it's so blurry to me. I think it probably does go to 7K before it goes to 30. Hey Brian, yeah, should be a few more days, but we're almost done with the process. If you don't want to wait, we could set up a payment through like Cash App or PayPal or something like that. But it should be up probably by within a week's time. It should be up. Appreciate your support, by the way, Brian. All right, guys, that's 4 o'clock. Oh, gap down in the AM. I also got to start rolling at 4 too, guys. But let me get that question for you, Carolyn. It's hard to say, Carolyn. I don't think we have a gap. We don't necessarily have a gap down. I know I probably said we have a low here at the end of the first, but it looks like we have this attempt, to break through resistance here at the end of the day. This will fail, so that probably means that the crest tomorrow is what we're at. Like, there's a crest here, and we sell down from that crest to and through support, and then do a U-shaped reversal, come back and reuse it as support. But the third is definitively bullish, and I would say that there's a high here on the third. There's very likely a high here on the third. What I've started to gather from this combination of reverse clairvoyant anchor just recently is that it started appearing as kind of like a signal for highs and lows in a lot of cases. Not all cases, but it's been doing that recently. So anyhow, I hope that that helps, guys. Got to roll. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you follow that Rule of Karma. We've got a video coming out. We're gonna shout out to everybody that's been following the Rule of Karma. I'm gonna start calling you guys angel investors, because hopefully you're sending that 5% into the future, or forward into the universe as well. With that said, guys,